So does that give me the longest road? What do you mean Agricola isn't about building roads? Welcome to episode 5 of Agricola Card of the Week, where I hope to pique your interest in some of the more unusual cards and combos, rekindle your interest in the game, and perhaps point out some strategies and pitfalls for the next time you play. In the penultimate episode of this series, I'm actually going to point out some cards that I don't like, 3 cards in particular, the streets. There are 3 street cards in the interactive deck: a wooden path, a clay path, and a paved road. And the idea behind these cards is that the person with the most expensive road gets 2 bonus points. So the wooden path's not worth any points, it costs 1 wood. The clay path's worth 1 point, it costs 3 clay, which is quite expensive. And the paved road costs 5 stone. It's worth 2 points, plus obviously that's going to be the most expensive road, so you're guaranteed to get an additional 2 bonus points. So that's worth 4 points. So 4 points for 5 stone towards the end of the game. If you've got extra stone, I can probably sort of see the point of that. But the I deck is generally called the interactive deck, and the idea is that there's cards in that deck that kind of interact with each other, supposedly. There really aren't that many, I don't think. And the idea of these cards is that, well, you might build one, but then I might build another one, and I'm taking the 2 points from you. I just don't really think that that fits in with Agricola. I just really don't think that's what the game is about, sort of stealing points from other players. If there were more cards that did that, maybe. My biggest gripe, however, with these cards is that this is our pile of minor improvements. That includes almost all the cards from these boxes, plus the K deck and the I deck. So we made a decision a while ago to shuffle the I deck and the K deck in together, and then we got the Netherlands deck, which is that one, and we just decided after playing a few games with that we would just shuffle that in. The idea with the K deck is it's the complex deck. It's supposed to be sort of for more advanced players, but actually there's a lot of cards in the K deck that aren't really that much more complicated than the intermediate or even than the easy deck. So we just decided to shuffle those together, and as we've got additional decks, we've just shuffled them all in. We keep the easy ones separate. That's good for introducing new players. Also, we do the 10 draw 10, pick 7 when we're setting up the game. So we like to put in a few easies, 2 or 3, and then 3 or 4 from the farmers of the more cards, and then however many left from the big pile of other minor improvements. So as you might imagine, the chance of 2 of these or 3 of these ever coming out in a game is almost non-existent. So the whole interaction side of it is basically just never going to happen in the way we play. Now, if you play a game based on the interactive deck, I guess I can sort of see the point. But even then still, if I was drawing 10 cards and choosing 7, I would just, unless maybe the paved road, because I know that's 4 points for 5 stone. If I had something else that helped me with stone, maybe. But I just don't like these cards. I've never played these cards. I've had them come up in a drawer, and I've just never ever chose them to be in my hand. I have 3 stone rooms, 5 fields, 3 pastures, 2 fence stables, 1 unused space, 2 grain, 2 vegetable, 6 sheep, 4 boar, 4 cattle, 3 horses, 5 healthy workers, points for cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 3 bonus points for the pottery and 2 for the Chamber of Commerce. That's 52 points. So pros of these cards are that you can steal points from another player. I can sort of see the point of playing the clay path to steal the points from the person who plays the wooden path. But 3 clay for a point, possibly 3 that you might end up losing to the person with the stone path. I just don't see it. Somebody interesting idea, maybe, that just probably should never have actually made it into the final game. I could maybe see playing the stone path, because it is going to be 4 points, and maybe taking 2 points off someone else. And I just think these are cards that I don't like, shouldn't be in the deck, would basically never play. And thank you for watching Agricola Card of the Week. Most episodes are about positive things, cards that I like, but occasionally I'm just going to point out some cards that I think not so good. Please like or leave a comment below and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.